By the way, there's another list. When I had this guy named Anthony Weiner on, I don't know if you're familiar with him. I asked him about a bunch of different questions, but there's another article that just came out talking about the number of names tied to Epstein that have died from murky circumstances, suicide or different things. Rob, do you have that list?
I do.
If you have that list, if you want to pull it up, I don't know if it can be zoomed in or not, if it's blurry.
This guy is pretty savvy tech-wise.
Oh, he's
you got a good
savvy.
guy.
Yeah, he's very savvy. Zoom in a little bit more, Rob. So Jeffrey Epstein, obviously he was found hung, and the last text message he sent when Michael Wolff asked him, how are you doing? He says, I'm just hanging in there. That was his last text from his lawyer to Michael Wolff. I'm just hanging in there, and then he was found hung, obviously dead. Steve Hoffenberg, 77, believed natural causes, found at home. Efrain Reyes, after speaking to investigators, he died from what was this? He died from
COVID-19.
COVID-19. Jeffrey, obviously alleged suicide.
Now, I wrote an article on her. It's on my blog, Nick Bryant NYC, and I knew Virginia, and there was so much apocrypha that came out after her suicide, that the Mossad had killed her, that she was alive and living with Jeffrey Epstein. I wrote an article to kind of set all that straight. So
you think she died from a suicide? Or
yes.
You think she really did die from suicide?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Really? Okay. Any of these other names before I go through? Was there anything that was...
well, Alfredo Rodriguez had cancer. Joe Riccieri died of a heart attack, I believe. Roy Black, he was 80. Marvin Minsky was 88.
Go a little bit lower, Rob.
Ronald Eppinger, he's kind of an interesting case because he was busted for child trafficking.
He's a first pimp with Virginia.
Yeah. So he's kind of an interesting case that, and then he ultimately gave her to another guy that molested her. And the FBI got onto Eppinger, and then it got onto this guy, and then Virginia was in bed with him, and the FBI did a pre-dawn raid and kicked the door open.
What's the other guy's name?
God, I can't think of it. There's a lot of Epstein stuff on my RAM. But look into it. Yeah, this guy will tell us.
That is interesting. So Ronald Eppinger. And what was he known for?
He was busted by the FBI for trafficking.
He was?
Humans, yeah.
So what ended up happening to him?
He spent the rest of his life in jail, but don't quote me.
Interesting. Well, any final words, Nick, before we wrap up? Anything else that the audience should know or look into, or any final thoughts you want to share? I know September 3rd press conference is coming up. What are you expecting from that?
I'm expecting that there's other legislators there that are going to support this. But if we go to our justice system and expect our justice system to fix this, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. It's like a dog chasing its tail. That's why Epstein Justice is very, very important. We need a movement of people like what happened in Belgium to say, that's it, we've had enough. We have to do something about this. And short of that, this is going to continue. And there's going to be more children molested. And as I said earlier, according to the CDC, there's over 50 million Americans that have been sexually abused when they were underage. So we have to put our foot down on this and just say no more. If we're not going to fix that huge endemic problem until we fix our justice system. And our justice system actually prosecutes people that molested children. And that has to be a preeminent concern of ours. I understand the government crossing certain lines, but this is a line in the sand that should not be crossed. American children should not be trafficked in America, and their molesters shouldn't be molesting them with impunity because the Department of Justice refuses to prosecute them. That's what's really important here. And Epstein Justice, we're taking a big step, and I'm really heartened by the way that we're growing. we're really going. There's a lot of people like you that are outraged. I've been outraged forever. I was outraged when I got the Black Book and I started calling these victims, and they started telling me about being flown around. And I was outraged about the Franklin scandal that none of the perps.
Has Elon Musk been involved? Has he done anything with you guys or Massey or no? Because I know Elon has got a relationship with Massey.
Massey has pledged his support to Epstein Justice, which is great.
Elon has not yet.
Elon is not, no.
Okay, got it. Sounds good. Well, Nick, where can people find you? I know we gave the EpsteinJustice.com. Anything else you want to share before we wrap up?
EpsteinJustice.com. There's also a petition there, a change.org petition that you can sign. You can join us in our webinars. We have webinars every month on how you can put pressure on your legislators to get them to support what we're doing and to seek justice on behalf of the victims. And as I said, if we don't, this is going to be our best opportunity to stop this. And if we don't stop it now, we're not going to be able to stop it. It's going to keep growing. And 89% of Americans want to see the government with transparency on this. It's not like it's, I mean, we're talking 89% of Americans.
Who is the 11% that doesn't? That's who I want to know. Who is the 11% that doesn't want to know?
They attack me quite often on the internet and in social media. I've met them.
Nick, appreciate your work. Keep at it. And I hope more people look into it and get more curious about this topic, because we just want to find out what happened. It was one of the things that some of the administration promised, not necessarily Trump. I don't put this on Trump, because even when Campos interviewed him on Fox News, Campos Duffy interviewed him, he specifically said, I don't know about Epstein. He said yes to 9/11. He said yes to JFK, but he didn't say yes to 9/11, yes to Epstein. Kash Patel did. Bongino spoke about it a lot, as well as Pam Bondi, and we got nothing so far. So hopefully the leadership team who fumbled this will come through and reveal and release something. They're telling us there's
do you think
nothing.
that's going to happen?
I don't know if it's going to happen. I think I think everything happens, Nick, with pressure.
And that's why Epstein Justice is so important.
If there's pressure of this in the right way, and it becomes more and more and more and doesn't go away, then eventually, yes. If not, it'll go away, and then we'll wait another 5 years for another story to come out. And in the interim, the next Epstein is plotting his moves, and he's doing what he's doing.
The only reason why the Epstein story came out, I firmly believe this, is Michael Ryder, the chief of the Palm Beach Police Department. He would not back down. And if it wasn't for him, this wouldn't have come out. If it wasn't for the Franklin, the Nebraska Senate subcommittee that looked into the Franklin scandal, this never would have come out.
Him?
Yes, he's a hero.
Has he been interviewed? Is
Michael
he alive?
Ryder, he was interviewed on a Netflix called Filthy Rich.
Oh, okay. That's
about
the
Epstein.
documentary.
But he is a hero. Michael Ryder is a hero.
Well, Michael, wherever you are, kudos to you, buddy.
Hi, I'm Nick Bryant, and if you want to connect with me on Connect. You can ask me about Epstein Justice and also all things Epstein.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.